What's going on, guys? Rob Pizzo back with you with your North Division Roundup, week number 2. Okay, first things first, standings look like this. And yes, same disclaimer as last week. It's early on in the season, so you don't want to put too much into this. And there is certainly a discrepancy when it comes to games played with each of these teams, but it's always worth a look. Okay, no brainer here. Biggest piece of news that came out of the division this week, the blockbuster deal between the Jets and the Blue Jackets. Patrick Laine and Jack Roslovic were sent to Columbus for Pierre-Luc Dubois and a third-round pick. Okay, I went through the finer points of this trade in another video, including why both superstars just wanted out of the situation they were in, so be sure to go check that out. But I will say this. Yes, Patrick Laine is hands down the best player involved in this trade, but take a look at this from a Winnipeg Jets perspective and what Paul Maurice now has to play with. Okay, let's try to break this thing down. You have to figure the Jets' top line will remain intact, so let's just move them up there for a second. You also need to figure that Dubois is going to be slotted in as their second-line centerman with Nikolai Ehlers on one wing and Paul Stastny, who said he's open to this, moving from center to the wing on that second line. Now, whether it stays like that, who knows? But when you take a look at it, that's a pretty good top six. Okay, second thing I want to talk about is rivalries. And yes, there are a few in this division that have been around since the day before forever. You got the Battle of Ontario. You got the Battle of Alberta. You got the Habs versus the Leafs. But I said on the day realignment was announced, with these teams facing each other as many times as they're going to face each other in a 56-game schedule, it wasn't going to take much for new ones to be born. Enter Matthew Tkachuk. The Leafs and Flames faced each other twice this week, with the Leafs winning both. But all anyone wanted to talk about was this. On Sunday, Matthew Tkachuk accidentally fell on Jack Campbell. Oh no, I fell. I can't get up. Well, Zach Bogosian decided to give him a hand. Fast forward to Tuesday. Game is winding down, and Jake Muzzin plays a little target practice with Tkachuk. And he is upset. And just like that, Leafs and Flames fans are circling their next game, which, by the way, is on February 22nd in Toronto. Next up, goals. Remember when everyone, yes, including this guy, said before the season that the Habs, as always, would have trouble scoring? Well, they're not only averaging more goals per game than anyone in the division, they are second in the league. Tyler Toffoli has been a welcome addition. Nick Suzuki, slowly becoming a fan favorite, and even Jonathan Drouin is getting into the act. Oh, and by the way, the Habs are just the second team ever to pick up a point in the first 6 games of the season when all 6 of those games were on the road. And the last team to do it, the 1968-69 Montreal Canadiens. Okay, some final thoughts before we look ahead to the weekend. Brandon Sutter scored his first career hat trick. It's the 19th time a Sutter has potted 3 goals in a game, and the first since his dad Brent did it back in 1990. Okay, Leon Draisaitl scored with 0.8 seconds remaining to help the Oilers beat the Jets this week. And Connor McDavid is so good that 4 Jets decided to go to him and leave the, reigning Hart and Art Ross Trophy winner wide open. And speaking of Connor McDavid, 2 nights later, he did this. That's just ridiculous. Let's take a look at the schedule heading into the weekend. Nothing from the North tonight, but the Leafs and Oilers go at it again on Saturday, as do the Canucks and Jets, and Flames and Habs. And on Sunday, 1 game in the division as the Sens take on the Oilers. Enjoy the games. See you next week.